Here is my speech on the history of soccer. Imagine that it is 206 BC. You're the fastest, strongest, most athletic person China has to offer. No one could even come close to touching you in any sporting competition. Then one day, some measly cook challenges you to play. You're outraged, no one is better than you. You line up on the pitch ready to play, and the referee blows the whistle to begin the game, pushing as hard as you can for 90 minutes. But somehow you lost. Afterwards, you tell them, I will be back next year. And with that, the sport of soccer began. I'm here in the hopes to take a glance at the history of soccer and how it has evolved and what events it has today. I've played soccer all of my life and I have the basic concepts down, but like most people, I don't know much about how it came to be. So we know that soccer really started out as a simple game with a ball being kicked around, but how did the sport become an athletic event? According to ThoughtCode.com, soccer began to evolve in modern Europe from the medieval periods onwards. It was said that the game eventually got banned because it was seen as a nuisance, but the actual codification of soccer began in the public schools of Britain at the beginning of the 19th century. Since we now know how soccer came to be, let's dig into how it has evolved. When soccer was first introduced, players were allowed to use their hands and were only permitted to pass backwards. It's obvious that the sport of soccer has definitely changed since then and has changed very much from what it used to be. Now, the only player that is allowed to handle the ball with their hands is the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper is only allowed to handle the ball within a certain area of the field. According to USsoccer.com, there are currently almost 17 laws that have been developed in order for the game to take place properly for both the officials and the players on the field, which I find insane personally, especially compared to what was happening back then. They had very little rules that they followed when they played. Of course, the objective of the game has stayed the same. The team with the most goals at the end of the game wins, of course. Also, the concept of goals being on both sides of the field and tackles being outlawed had been developed from the very beginning. The only difference was the goals that they had were barless. And of course, the goals now have bars in rectangular form. Tonight, we were able to learn about one of the most popular sports known to man. I would like to leave you with this. According to FIFA.com, the FIFA World Cup is the biggest single event sporting competition in the world. Although the sport has been around for almost 3,000 years, it continues to evolve even today. I'm currently a soccer referee here in my local community of Nelson County, and every year I have to recertify and take different tests from the previous years to get my referee license because they're continuously analyzing the game and trying to develop new rules that will better and safen the sport so that our kids and adults both are able to have safe games and keep it evenly matched throughout. Thanks for watching my video. Any feedback is appreciated. Thanks.